All right, question 13. The equation 24x squared plus 25x minus 47 over ax minus 2 equal to negative ax minus 3 minus 53 over ax minus 2 is true for all values of x not equal to 2 over a, where a is a constant. What is the value of a? Okay, so we're trying to figure out what a represents here. Well, just first want to point out here, they said x is not equal to 2 over a. So they put in this because if x equal to 2 over a, then you see this part on the bottom, ax minus 2, that would be a times 2 over a minus 2. So if x is equal to 2 over a, then if you multiply this out, the a cancel, we get 2 minus 2. So it's equal to 0. Right? And we can't have 0 in the denominator, right? So that's why they put this there so that we won't get 0 in the denominator. So it's like a little disclaimer, right? So that we won't have this being undefined. Okay, but to solve this question, we actually don't need to worry about this. Okay, so you can just pretty much ignore it. Okay, so we'll see similar things. You know, for this type of thing, whenever we have like a fraction, they always try to put a little disclaimer so that we can assume there won't be 0 in the denominator. Okay, so to solve this question, okay, so the best way to look at this is if you have this, you know, we won't be able to factor in and simplify here, right? So if we have this top here, whatever we have on the top and divided by ax minus 2, the quotient that we get is that. Okay, so when we see something like this, right, we have negative ax minus 3 and then followed by like a little fraction here. So this is a hint that we can do long division here. Okay, we can actually do long division with this because for long division, whatever we have for the remainder, right, we put that remainder over the divisor, which is ax minus 2. Okay, so this tells us we can try long division. So if we do that, we divide the top 24x squared plus 25x minus 47. And we divide it by ax minus 2. Okay. So for this one, what we can do is, remember, all we're trying to figure out is what a is. Okay, so if we do the division, 24x squared divided by ax minus 2, and then whatever we have here, the quotient that we get is actually negative ax. We already know the quotient. Okay, so let's just put it on top and then blah, 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 right? So followed by that remainder there. Okay, so we actually don't need to divide this all the way out, right? Because if we just look at the leading term here, right? Just look at the leading term. We have 24x squared. And if you're dividing, when we do long division, we just check the leading term. If we divide it by ax, what we got here is negative ax. All right, so 24x squared divided by ax should give us negative ax. So if you think about the numbers here, 24 divided by what will give us negative 8? Well, it had to be negative 3, right? Any other number won't give us negative 8 on the top. So therefore, we know a have to be negative 3, okay, which is letter B for this question. And we're done. Okay, we don't actually need to go through the whole thing. Just by looking at the leading term, we know a have to be negative 3, which is B for this one.